This is your homegirl, Arabia Bubbles, and I'm a four, which is kind of new. I'm doing another live video real quick. Real quick. I'm up here for a few minutes. 10 minutes. It is what it is. And I want to know what people are saying about me, Arabia Bubbles, and I'm a four, which is kind of new. I am from New York. I support New Yorkers. Regardless if they are rabbits, Soda Nation, anybody is from New York is welcome over here. You welcome over here. Nobody is saying anything. Nobody came in. Okay. Sis is live right now. Sis is going to be live for the next 12 hours. That's how Sis get down. I don't blame Sis. I don't blame him at all. Shout out to Sis. Shout out to the rabbits. I don't have nothing against Sis or the rabbits. I have nothing against them. My my advice on this shit is about Will T, Lonnie One Love, Will T, Lonnie One Love, and Brooklyn Lady Ellie. Anybody can hit the link. I don't give a fuck. Hit the link and talk your shit. Cause I know Lonnie not gonna hit my link. I already know Brooklyn Lady Ellie ain't gonna hit the link. Queen Regina. Queen Regina comes in my chats every so often. And she was very vocal on her own page, on her own platform. Shout out to Queen Regina. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I have nothing against Sis. I have nothing against the rabbits. We went with them months ago. Months ago. So I have nothing against Sis Rabbit got a wrench. He need to have a wrench. Because my wrench is getting ready to be taken from other chats. I don't care. Take the wrench, brown skin lady. Take that goddamn wrench and throw it out of the universe. I don't care about that wrench. I don't care. But when Will T or anybody attacks me in any chat, I will address those people. I got an upload coming right now. Gonna address everything. I know who the alpha females on YouTube. I know who the alpha females are. I don't need to name you one by one, channel by channel. I don't need to name any alpha female. A lot of people say, well, Arabia, you are alpha female. You causing trouble on YouTube. You are a troublemaker. Birdman Ben told me I was a troublemaker. But Birdman appreciated what Sis came up, when Nashuan came up. He looked at Queen Regina. Oh, she's a veteran sister. Veteran. Shout out to Queen Regina for being who she is. I'm not going to be up here that long. Another 10 minutes. But anybody got a problem with me, Arabia Barbosa, address me. Hit the link. The link is already dropped. Hit the link. Nobody dares to hit the link because they're scary. Not so much they scary, but they are afraid that their name is going to be associated with some BS. Number one, number one with me, I am from New York. Yes, a native New Yorker. When I play that song, Native New Yorker, when I play Empire State of Mind, that is showing you how I'm entrenched with New York. I was born there, I was raised there, I went to the fucking foster care system. I got adopted by those people those people are from South Carolina. Now, if I would have said I didn't want to be adopted by them, you know what would have happened? Me and my brother would have got separated. They would have made sure I went to the group home system. They would have made sure I got killed off. I know who knows my people. I'm related to Dr. Buzzard. I'm related to Lawrence, my uncle from my grandmother. Shout out to my grandmother. Shout out to my abuela. My abuela is my paragua. She is my paragua. It is what it is. Anybody got a problem with me? Address me. But when you in my chat, you are safe from being attacked. Because anybody attacks any of my chat members, I'm going to go after them. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914, which is the county. I'm addressing the people that said they got a problem with people from New York. Ronald Jones, you know my address. You know my phone number. You know my email address. Ronald Jones can come and show up anytime. I want Ronald Jones to show up. But when I open up that goddamn door, you better not say nothing. Because I was taught to train. I was taught and trained how to protect my home. Ronald Jones, I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't play with you. I don't play with nobody on fucking YouTube. Anybody can come off this fucking app and do whatever they want. Me and Ronald Jones is living in the same town. Ronald Jones, my address is 1824 Clement Avenue, North Charleston, apartment B. Knock on that goddamn door, bitch, and see what you get. Either you gonna come in here in peace or say your bullshit outside the goddamn door. And Birdman is not around. Birdman is not here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Birdman is not here. Birdman don't come to my house like that. I go to Birdman house. My address is out there. My phone number is out there. My email address is out there. Because Lonnie was already going to do it. Brooklyn Lady Ellie already tried to do it. They tried. I'm addressing this video to Queen Regina and Nashuan. Hit the link. We will talk. But I'm not afraid of nobody. Nobody. I'm from New York. I'm from the gutter. When I was a runaway in the streets, did anybody help the runaway? Did anybody help me? No. And everybody that was out there on 3rd Street in Mount Vernon, New York, Anybody was out there on 3rd Street, shout out to 3rd Street, shout out to Mount Vernon, New York, they knew who my biological mother was. And they called her. They went to her. Your daughter is out there. Your daughter is running up and down the street. Your daughter is going in and in these different stores. Your daughter is a problem. My mother never answered the call. My biological mother is a piece of shit. She's a dirtbag. She's a Geechee Gula from Charleston, South Carolina. I don't give a fuck about her. I claim my father's people more than I claim her people. Her people are all over. And her people are probably related to Ronald Jones. It is what the fuck it is. Ronald Jones, you got a problem with me? Hit the fucking link or knock on my goddamn door, bitch. Bitch ass nigga. Punk ass motherfucker. Sister T, Queen Regina, has nothing to do with this. Lonnie has nothing to do with this. No other women on YouTube has anything to do with this. This is a dirty sector of YouTube. Dirty. I'm dirty as well. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm not going to call your names. Not this time. But shout out to you for even coming over here and supporting this page. Like and share the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. But like and share the video. Because Arabia Barbosa number 4, which is kind of New York, is a problem for some people. I'm a problem. Okay. Let's talk about the problem. Let's talk about it. If Miss 504 is in the cloud, hit the link whenever you get ready. Rainy Hot Topics, Live Talk Rainy, hit the link whenever you get ready. Brown Skin Lady, hit the link whenever you get ready. My chat members, my subscribers, hit the link whenever you get ready. Because I'm going to do another video, another upload. I'm going to explain about what a queen is, what her job is. I'm going to explain the whole shit. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I got my eyes closed. My eyes is closed to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Thank you for coming over here. I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your view. But Arabia Barbosa number 4, which is County New York, is going to do what she needs to do. And I'm going to explain how children in the foster care system get in the fucking foster care system. Now, in my case, my mother had 5 children. We all went into the goddamn system. But when she had my older sister, her name is Kim. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to my baby. Kim, I'm not addressing you, but I'm telling you what your mother did to you. Your mother starved you out. She broke your ribs. She broke your leg. And you were still smiling through the whole experience. You still smiled because you knew at the end of the day you was going to be all right. Now, when I came into the world, my mother, my biological mother, took care of me real good for a couple of months. And then her and my father started fighting again. He had a padlock on the apartment door outside. He locked my mother in that goddamn house. My aunts, which is his sisters, my father's sisters, spoke up Don't put no goddamn padlock. He put a padlock up there. Why would that man do that? And when I met him, he was so scary. He was afraid. Him and my mother, my biological mother, started fighting over me. I was like a rag doll in my grandmother's house. Shout out to grandma. Shout out to mi abuela. Shout out to her. My grandmother trying to protect me, a grown woman. And what happened? What happened? What happened that night? Because my father didn't want me to leave from my grandmother's house. He wanted me there all night. He told me about the sexual offenders that was in the fucking family. He told me about my own grandfather, which is my biological mother, father. Grandpa Henry was a sexual offender. He sexually violated all of his daughters, stepdaughters. That's what he did. My father was trying to warn me about him. She said, and what my father told me? So when you go to that nigga house, rise up against him and let him know, don't touch me. I'm off limits. I think my mother was trying to set me up. My biological mother, the dirtbag from South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, is filled with dirtbags. I had to go against my own fucking family. You allow me to go into foster care? And as soon as I meet my people, soon as my father started talking all the truth, guess what happened to him? Dead. I met my father at 30 years old. When he died, I was 36. That meant I only had 6 years. 6 years. But my father was he was so entrenched in his own bullshit. He felt guilty. Everything that happened to me, my father felt guilty about. Because he was not the real man he was supposed to be. I look at Sis as a real man. Shout out to Sis. Shout out to you. I look at different men on this YouTube app being strong, talking their shit. It is what the fuck it is. Birdman, I met Birdman years later. After all the bullshit that happened in my life, me and Birdman is still together. People trying to break us up. Will T, I see you. I see you. But Will T, since you want to talk so much shit about me, Arabia Barbosa, did Arabia Barbosa, 914 Wichita County, New York, did I ever ask you to send me a cash app? Did I ever ask you to do anything for me? Lonnie did that. Lonnie, One Love, the so-called empress. Bitch, you ain't no fucking empress. You're an empress of death and destruction. That's why I floated to you, Lonnie. Because I knew what you was. I am the BT1000. 914 Wichita County, New York is admitting she is the BT1000. I'm the BT1000 on this app. I am the Jeeper Creeper on this app. I am the Lucy Vampire on this app. I am the Jason on this app. I'm Michael Myers on this app. It's only so much I can take. at one time. But I'm fighting a battle against Lonnie. I'm fighting a battle against Brooklyn Lady Ellie. I'm fighting a battle against Will T. And it's going to be somebody else I'm going to fight a battle against. Shout out. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what the fuck it is. Anybody want to hit the link? Hit the link. Hit the link if you want to talk to your homegirl at Abia Barbosa. We got 2 ghost watchers. 2 ghost watchers. Who is the 2 ghost watchers? Let me tell you something right now. I don't got no problem with Queen Regina. I don't got no problem with Sister T. I ain't got no problem with 504. But my problem is against Lonnie One Love and Brooklyn Lady Ellie and Will T. Now, Will T, you need to go suck you a bag of dicks. Fucking with me. Every chat you go in, I'm gonna fuck with you. You and Brown Skin Lady chat, and Brown Skin Lady, you know what's going on. I'm gonna fight with Will T. I'm gonna fight with Lonnie. Anytime I see Lonnie in your chat, Brown Skin Lady, I'm gonna fight against her and take away my goddamn wrench. I don't give a fuck about that goddamn wrench. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn wrench. Take it! I got my own platform. I got my own channel. 2 channels. It is what the fuck it is. Shout out to my chat. Shout out to my chat. And shout out to the people that are not in the chat, but watching in the bushes. Watching. Ghost watchers. Shout out to you. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be here. It is what it is. Sis, I don't got no problem with sis. I don't got no problem with the rabbits. I ain't got no problem with Queen Regina. I ain't got no problem with Sister T. I don't got a problem with none of these people. But when somebody is in a chat with me, I got a problem with you, I'm going to address you. I've been hitting that Will T in 2 different chats. Pro 901. It was started in your chat. Then I left from your chat when you told me to stop it. I left from your chat and went to Brown Skin Lady chat. I saw the same person, Will T. Will T, go find your baby mama killer. You say they got him in jail. But baby, are you gonna go to court to do what you need to do? No, you're not gonna do it. You a shiesty nigga. Will T, why didn't you marry that woman that had 3 children by you? 3 sons. 3 sons. She had children by you, Will T. Why didn't you go and marry that woman? It was something about you that she didn't like. It was something about her that she didn't like about you, Will T. Period. When I first met Will T on these YouTube streets, me and him was fighting. Cats and dogs. And we're going to continue to fight the battle, Will T. But Will T, just know that I share all my videos to my other social media platforms. I call people on this platform. Will T, you will be vanquished. Skinny ain't gonna do it. Brown Skin Lady ain't gonna do it. Sis ain't gonna do it. Nobody's gonna do that shit but me. I'm the only bitch on this app will vanquish Will T. Will T, if you do a video about me, Will T can actually hit the link right now. You know what Will T doing? Will T getting his next drink. Will T is a drinker, just like I am a drinker. Alcohol is a depressant, nigga. It don't make us happy. It makes us sad at the end of the day. Because the alcohol will tell you what wrong you did in your life. When I drink that alcohol tell me, baby, you failed in this area. You didn't do that. You didn't do this. But when I drink that alcohol, the voice comes in as when I was a foster care child. The voice comes in. I knew my biggest rivals was the adoptive parents. I knew that. And brown skin lady know it too. Shout out to brown skin lady. You knew it too. You didn't tell me. You kept silent about it because you want people to continue taking foster care children. No, foster care. You know what foster care children need to go? And I don't mean no harm, but we need to build certain institutions where the foster children and the group home children can go and learn real skills, working skills, coping skills, language skills. That's what those foster children need to be learned. That's what they need to learn. They need to learn about different languages. They need to learn about mathematics, science, history, so they don't repeat the same shit. My biological mother had 5 children. None of those children repeated what she did. None of them. And I thank God Almighty, Allah, the universe, 360 degrees. He was able to get in touch with my brother I grew up with and said, Melchizedek, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. You know what my brother did? He went on them streets. He did what he had to do. Became a barber. My brother was barbering at 15 years old. My brother was cutting hair at 15 years old. And he was doing a damn good job. Damn good job. Shout out to him. I got a nephew. Got 2 nephews through my brother. And both of those young men are doing wonderful today. One of them is in the military. One of them is just doing whatever he needed to do. It is what it is. Anybody got a problem with me? Hit my email or hit the link. It is the fuck it is. Ghost Watchers, you're done. You're done. I'm reading the chat right now. It's not fair for me to read the chat and say what people said. But shout out to the chat. And I'm out of here. And we will see each other in another video. Probably in someone else's chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to New York. Brown Jones. I dare you. I dare you to come to this house. I dare you to knock on that goddamn door. I dare you. You could have a gun in your goddamn pocket and kill me. I don't give a fuck. Make sure you do send a mass, nigga. Make sure you do send a mass. It is what it is. Lonnie One Love, you're a piece of shit. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, you're a piece of shit. Will T, you're a piece of shit. Jones, you're a piece of shit. That's it. Peace out. Now I'm for which is the county of New York. We out of here. And we will see each other in the next video. Thank you.